15 mexicano. A saltar con Jaciel. Juega en Polonia, en el Torun. Ya arranca el duelo. Domina Jaciel.
Well, the tip is underway. We're going to get this party started now.
Hay que decir que México.
Well, one thing, of course, you're going to mention, as we mentioned, Gabriel Herón is going to have to play a very big game in the backcourt this evening. Well, that's going to be the key namesake, of course, is how well these two teams get out and transition as much as possible. And definitely not to mention, the one thing they're going to have to try and do, there's a shot in the corner. No good, of course. The offensive rebound now from Jaciel Rivero. The pump fake under the basket. And Cuba break the first ice there. Rumbo pulls Bartolo. They come with a loose ball now, and all of a sudden you can hear the Cuban fans really getting into this one now. Another three-pointer from downtown. They don't get it. As Paul Stoll now comes up with a loose ball. Stoll now looking for a give and go here. Finds Gabriel Herón. Under 10 on the shot clock now for Mendez. Under the basket, quick little teardrop there. And again, one thing Mexico like to do, they like to patiently build up their play. Well, Mexico now just trying to methodically build up on defense, having to deal with the physicality here of Cuba. I think a foul's been called off the ball. Then they're going to call that on Mendez. Well, another start here, of course, for Mexico. It will be a baseline ball now to Cuba. Now, the thing for Cuba is they're going to want to try and get Jaciel Rivero as many looks in the low block as possible. Rivero now top of the key, guided by Paul Stoll, almost lost his balance. Gives up to Yoman Polos Bartolo. He tries a three-pointer, way off the mark, doesn't get it. Paul Stoll comes over there. Now Mexico pushes one. Well, Mendez now pulling up for a quick three-point in transition. Hits a front iron, doesn't get it. Quick there, another turnover. Cuba wasting opportunities. Now Mendez back to Herón. You can see probably just playing in front of their home crowd, maybe a little bit anxious for these Cuban players. But again, they got to make sure they take care of the basketball. The foul is on Oliva. It's his first personal foul of the game. So Gabriel Herón will go to the free throw line here for Mexico. Well, Herón, of course, proven to be one of the prime-time players for this Mexican national team, coming to the end of his prime of his career now. Originally from Monterrey, Mexico, started his career in 2010 with Fuerza Regea. And since 2019, has been playing for Dorados de Chihuahua. So he makes both free throws. Cuba now throw this one down low. Try a lob pass. They find Rivero under the basket. Rivero goes up, and it's too easy for the big man. Well, that's going to be Cuba's game plan this evening. They try and throw the ball down to Jaciel Rivero, the man who's been performing excellently in the ACB. Past few seasons, most notably with San Lorenzo de Almagro. Go down low to Amigo. Amigo turns around, jump up, can't get it. And now Cuba will push this one. Polos Bartolo puts up a circus shot. Lost control of it. Now Herón in transition. Hesitates, kicks out. That's one thing Cuba's got to try and make sure they don't do it. Come up with a steal here. Now they can go in transition. We've got numbers now. Oliva now will try a three-pointer. Again, no good. Offensive rebound as Mendez comes up with it. Again, there you can see Gabriel Herón saying we need to slow the tempo down. We don't want to play a run and gun style against Cuba and let them get out in transition. As Paul Stoll comes off one screen. The foul has been committed. It's going to be, I think, again on Olivas. That's going to be a second personal foul. That's going to be a baseline ball now to Mexico, but Olivas picked up 2 fouls, so he's going to have to go to the bench. Bit of a early disaster early on there for Cuba. Don't want their best players getting too much foul trouble. Well, Chacon comes into the game now. He'll have to play in the backcourt along with Karol Guzman and Yuanke Mencia. Well, Huron now will inbound the ball here. Great defense again by the Cubans. They pick up the third steal already in the first 3 minutes. They try and go for another three-point transition. The three is up, and the three is good from downtown. Well, Marcos Chacon already coming into the game and checks it off from the perimeter. A great transition there by the Cubans. As now Paul Stoll there will come off one screen. Goes down to Amigo. Nutmegs his own teammate. Well, Olay with a nutmeg. But it will be a baseline ball now to Mexico. Well, Amigo, again, has to be more aggressive when trying to get the ball in the low block. Again, another shot in the corner. The three is up. The three is no good. Amigo tries to follow up, gets the offensive rebound. Tries to dribble this one out. It's Paul Stoll now with a few seconds on the shot clock. He's got to get something going. Finds Huron. He'll try a three-pointer, and Gabriel Huron from downtown hits it early on as he ties the game up. There's a lot of shooters in the lineup here for Mexico with the likes of Huron, not to mention Mendez and Paul Stoll. So Cuba. So Rivero goes up, and Rivero, but the foul is on the ground. Second team foul already now here for the Mexicans. Well, you gotta love the fact that, you know, whatever team Jaciel Rivera plays for, he's always gonna represent the colors of that club, nation. On his hairstyle, he has got a beautiful haircut, that's for sure. But they go down low now. Bartolo looking back down here against Huron. Gets caught in a triple team. He turns it over. And now Mexico can push this one and take the lead. Well, this is where Mexico just want to patiently build up their play now, as you mentioned. Try to get in the half court. Huron comes off one screen. Tries a mid-range shot, doesn't get it. Rivera with the rebound. Remember, in this game, of course, Cuba need to win this one. They are still winless. Rivera all the way. And a charge has been called. Well, two players took a charge there against Jaciel Rivera. I'd have to see the replay of that one. I think Gabriel Huron took that one, but let's have a look here. There's the penetration. I don't know, you know. I mean, it looks like Amigo reaches in with his right hand. I mean, no arguments whatsoever. Huron takes a charge, but it looks to me there was a swipe from Amigo before the charge. But nonetheless, the offensive foul has been called as Amigo now looking for a handoff. Finds Mendez now. Mendez with time and space takes a three-pointer. Doesn't get it. Another offensive rebound here for Mexico. Well, quick little jump hook in the lane. Can't get it. Cuba now will push the tempo. Finds Rivera. Beautiful passing. Well, beautiful build-up, but he missed it. Rivera the offensive rebound. Now Jaciel Rivera just doing what he does best. Well, 4 points now for the MVP caliber player. Arguably one of the greatest players here in the Americas. The run now looking for a handoff. There's a pick and roll, another little floater. And again, gets his own rebound. Well, Cuba become victims of their own game plan. They're unable to take care of the rebounds as Fabian Jaime gets his 4 points now. Well, down low now to Jaciel Rivera. Kicks this one out. Wants to cement that position. In the low block, pump fakes. Rivera time. Gets his own rebound. Goes up again. Still can't get it. But the follow-up. Well, that is what Cuba's going to do all night now. Yoman Polos Bartolo with the follow-up. Already right now in this game, of course, Cuba with 9 rebounds, 5 of them offensive. Well, it almost turns it over. Well, Yoman Polos Bartolo now will go to the bench to take a breather. Well, coming into the game now is Nestle Abreu. So again, Cuba trying to go as much into depth as possible in this one. Stoll coming off one screen, finds Amigo. Amigo, oh my Lord! Amigo went to the bucket with the monster dunk. Well, he threw that one down with a bit of authority. Well, Cuba now looking to respond down the other end. We go pick and roll here with Mencia. Kick this one out in the corner. Well, Rivero can't hit those. Good ball movement here from Cuba. Down the middle here, a little layup, lays that one up. And again, Cuba attacking the basket. Very aggressive there by Yoanke Mencia. Gets his first 2 points of the game. Amigo now getting a hand off of Paul Stoll. Stoll is a very good shooter, finds Amigo again. Amigo with a little jump hook, can't get it. And now Cuba can run this one with a 3-on-3 in transition. Paul Stoll with a steal, and again, a sloppy transition play there by Cuba. Perron now fakes the pass. And again, another wasted opportunity there. It will be, oh, watch this play here. Beautiful finger roll going to the basket. Carol Guzman now on the ball, kicks this one out. Under 10 on the shot clock now. Mencia down the middle. Mencia, a bit of contact. And they're going to call a shooting foul. So Yoanke Mencia is going to go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. Well, Yoanke Mencia now at the free throw line here. On the game in which they lost to Puerto Rico. It's a very, very tough outing for them. And he had 16 points along with 4 rebounds. And then when they played against the USA, they almost won that game. It was a 95-90 loss to Cuba. But again, Mencia with 12 points, total 6 rebounds. So he is becoming a key factor player here for Cuba. Well, if he misses that, it might be a redo of the free throw, I believe. But he makes that free throw. That's a 3-point lead now to Cuba. Well, now you can see Mendez now looking to pull up for the mid-range, hits a front iron, doesn't get it. And now Cuba secure the rebound, trying to build the momentum as much as possible. This is where they got to try and build the steam going forward. As Guzman there thought about taking the shot, finds handoff here with Jaciel Rivero. Under 10 the shot clock now. Guzman almost puts up a tough one. And again, you can see Mexico just trying to clog the paint as much as possible. But if Cuba starts making some outside shots, it could be a problem now. Finds Amigo in the low block, tries to be aggressive, gets rejected. Well, he says no in mi casa. But again, Mendez wide open 3, can't get it, secures the rebound. Well, that is what you gotta love. Well, Pedro Bombino. Cuba now trying to set the tempo very early on here on the defense as well as the offense. As Bombino, again, taking no prisoners, and Rivero, they throw it away. Bombino with a turnover. Sloppy pass, and now Mexico can push this one with Perron. 5-point ball game now, just over a minute and a half to go here in the first quarter. It's Paul Stoll now coming off one screen. Kicking this one out to Mendez, going down low to Amigo. Quick turn, catch and shoot, doesn't get it. Well, Bombino throws the rebound away. Stoll, 3, can't get it. And Mexico right now, well, they're fighting for the ball on the ground. They're going to call a foul there. I'm not sure they're going to call this one possibly on Pedro Bombino, I believe. Well, you got to love the fact these sets of players are just going at it at the moment. And with 1:21 to go now, Jaciel Rivero will go to the bench. The foul is on Pedro Bombino. As now Cubillas will come into the game for his replacement. Under the basket, oh, lays it up. Very poor defensive communication there by the Cubans. Well, that was Fabian Jaimes, gets now his 6th point of the game. Now this is interesting here for Cuba. So without, of course, Jaciel Rivera on the court. You're going to have to go to Carol Guzman as their go-to player. 4 seconds now. Guzman down the middle. Bit of contact. Smart play there by Guzman. So he'll go back to the free throw line, I believe. And the foul is going to be on Amigo. Well, Daniel Amigo is going to pick up his first personal foul. As now Guzman will go back to the free throw line. Well, Cuba only, oh no, it's going to be a baseline ball, excuse me. So they didn't call the shooting foul. Well, now neither team with a foul to give here. We'll find Guzman now. 10 on the shot clock, comes off one screen. Another kick out, another three-pointer. Doesn't get it. Well, Cabillas could have got the offensive rebound, but probably elevated a little too early there. Stoll now trying to go up, throws a little jump hook, and he gets fouled. And now he'll go to the free throw line. Well, that's the kind of play that Paul Stoll is. He's just such a tricky, very crafty player, of course. Well, the career of Paul Stoll is just a very magnificent story, of course, spending the amount of his time playing in Central and South America to begin with in 2008. Then in 2012, decided to make the journey to Israel to play for Maccabi Haifa, and then went to play in Turkey as well, and also has played in the likes of Russia. Also 2019 for Limoges in the LNB Pro App before returning back to Mexico to play for Fuerza Regea. So makes a second free throw now, cutting it down to a 2-point ball game. Well, that was a smart play there by Mexico, because if they can get a stop here, that could have been a potential 2-for-1 play for them. Well, now Mexico trying to force Cuba. There's a steal right there. And now Stoll in transition. Stoll goes all the way. And again, he gets fouled. And again, he's going to go back to the free throw line. So Cuba now lacking discipline, the structure on the offense. Again, it's a different game when Jaciel Rivera isn't on the court for them. So Amigo now goes to the bench, takes a breather, probably to make sure he doesn't pick up a second personal foul. And Paul Stoll now will go back to the free throw line. Well, as of last season, was playing for Metropolitan 92 in the French LNB Pro A. Well, was the leader of the VTB United League, of course, in 2016 with assists, and the Israeli Winter League champion in 2013 with Maccabi Haifa. Well, we got a tie game now, as now Cole Mayo will come into the game here for Mexico. Now Mexico doesn't want to foul Cuba now. Doesn't want to send him to the free throw line. The ball is now in the hands of Chacon. Gives this one up to Carol Guzman now. Well, Guzman's got 4 seconds. He's got to get something going. Guzman now, step back, Hail Mary 3. Way off the mark. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are all tied to piece here. It's 16 at the end of the first quarter here in this 2000 side day. You can see the Cuban fans and the Mexican fans coming to support their teams here this evening in La Habana. At the moment for Mexico, as we mentioned, 5 for 6 on the free throw line. And both these two teams have only one 3-point field goal. And that could change right now with Cole Mayer on the course. He goes down the middle, kicks this one out. Heron, he's made 1 3-pointer tonight, makes another one. Well, I think Gabriel Heron heard what I was saying about only 1 3-point field goal. Well, he takes Mexico up to his second, as well as his personal second 3-pointer. Now it's a 3-point lead here to Mexico. Again, without Jaciel Rivera on the court, a lot of congestion in the low block here for Cuba. Bambino now kicks out, goes into Guzman off the backboard, doesn't get it. The foul has been committed. Well, jump ball. So if it's a jump ball, the possession is going to go back to Cuba, I believe. There's Gabriel Heron from downtown. I think they're going to review the decision right now. Well, another change now here for Cuba. So coming into the game for them is number 8, Tito Sigfredo Casero. Well, Casero now is going to play in the backcourt for them. Is Guzman now curling the screen. Well, they go down low now to Bambino. Back out now to Guzman. Crosses over. Pump fakes, bit of contact, doesn't get it. 24-second violation now. Cole Mayer transitions, got numbers, goes himself, lays it up, gets down one. And he's going to go to the free throw line now here for 2 shots. Well, Mayer just going a bit of coast to coast on that one. And it's all gone a little bit quiet right now here in this arena. Well, we got a timeout now as these two teams are going to talk it over, especially Cuba. Well, you can see right now 7 field goals so far for Cuba and for Mexico. Literally not much to separate these teams, of course, except from the free throws and, of course, the 3-point field goals. Exactly equal on the rebounds as well. Well, Yoman Polos Batsolo is going to come back in the game now. Well, there was a layup there by Cole Mayer. Beautiful little Mexican Iceman finger roll there. Well, Cole Mayer now started his pro career for Soles de Mexicali back in 2017. Spent 3 seasons before leaving for Aguasateros de Michoacán. Well, Mayer now gets called for the foul. And that's going to be the first team foul against Mexico here in the second quarter. A sub now coming in for Mexico. Will be interesting to see. Now they're going to make a change down low. Well, for Mexico now, their change comes as number 11. Jonathan Machado comes into the game. And another foul's been called. I think they're going to call that on Avalos. So second team foul now already here against Mexico. And another foul's called. Well, again, Mexico trying to be very physical on defense, but Machado gets called this time. So that's 3 team fouls picked up in just over a minute. Well, they go down low now to Polos Batsolo. Tries to back down the triple team, getting ready now. Well, tries a mid-range from 18 feet, tucks that one away. Well, if you leave Pedro Bambino wide open, he'll let the bombs off. Machado now looking for handoff. And now Gutierrez kicks up to Mayer. Mayer just had his foot. Kicks out, turns it over. As now Cuba come up with it. Now Cuba transition, pulls up for the mid-range. Doesn't get, yes, he does. Well, he fakes me out on that one. Beautiful play there by Casero. Well, Casero gets his first 2 points of the game. Well, the Cuban crowd, they wanted another foul there. It's now Cole Mayer down the middle. Mayer goes up, little fang roll, missed it. Cuba secure the rebound, and now the push. Well, this game is becoming like a roller coaster. You can see one team builds momentum, and then the other one builds it. Now Polos Batsolo here under 10 on the shot clock. Looking to isolate, goes back on his right. Well, it's got to be a travel under the basket. And another foul's been called. Well, Mexico have now no more fouls to give. And there's Casero there with the mid-range pulled up. Nobody stopped him in transition. Again, just faked everyone out. That's what you love to see there. Well, now Cuba will go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. Well, Yo Cuba played for Regatas Corrientes in Argentina, where he averaged 7 points per game. Well, the big man, of course, standing at 6'8", 27 years of age now, becoming an integral part of this Cuban national program. A little too strong, get another offensive rebound. That's going to be one thing that Cuba are going to dominate this game, of course. Now Paul Stoll is back in the game here for Mexico. Casero now coming off a double screen, finds Carlos Bartolo. He's going to attack again. Off the backboard, can't get it. Well, the key thing now for Cuba is that Mexico have no more fouls to give. Stoll now gets caught in a double team as Hiron hits his 3rd triple of the night. Well, está fuego, Gabriel Hiron. Now Paulo Bartolo comes up with a loose ball, gets a handoff here with Casero. He's going to call a pick and roll now. Cuba pulls up for another mid-range shot. This guy has come ready to play. Well, he is feeling it from the mid-range. Came off the screen there. Now Paul Stoll now. There's a pick and roll in the lane. Goes up tough, too strong on it. Bombino with a rebound. And now Cuba can take the lead. Well, Casero with the confidence. Casero all the way, gets rejected. Well, great defensive play there. And now Cuba with a man down. Avalos, can he hit the 4-3? No, he can't. And a 15 foul. Well, it's an offensive. That's a push in the back there, of course. Well, again, there you can see the mid-range of Casero hitting his 4th point of the night, feeling the confidence. And just when things could have got worse there for Cuba, Facial Rivero is back in the game. Well, he makes the first free throw. Well, Brunel has played 7 minutes so far, 1 rebound. Again, hasn't been much of a factor on the offense, but he's really out there for his defense for Cuba. Well, the matchup he's going to have against players such as Paul Stoll and Gabriel Hiron to try and methodically wear them down on offense. He hits a 2nd free throw, and now Cuba have a 1-point lead. Casero now trying to pick up Paul Stoll in the full court. Remember, Mexico, we haven't even played halfway through the 2nd quarter, and already 5 team fouls already now for Mexico. Stoll now coming off a double screen. Gonna give this one up to Orlando Mendez. Mendez very quiet so far in this game. Hiron catch and shoot. Way off the mark, goes out of bounds. And now we possession back to Cuba. Well, change now for Mexico as Avalos comes out of the game. Well, Tessie Machado comes out of the game. As Fabian Jaimes comes back in, excuse me. Well, down low now here to Carlos Bartolo, guided heavily by Hiron. Carlos Bartolo, step back, fade away. Oh, baby! Well, Yoman Carlos Bartolo really sticking it right to him. You gotta love it. And Gabriel Hiron is a tough play, but now Hiron wants the ball in the low post, wants to isolate. Well, Amigo now. Amigo goes in, hook shot. That is beautiful play there by Daniel Amigo. Well, Amigo now moves up to 4 points so far within the rainbow. 6 for 17 now for Mexico. Things getting quite physical now between Daniel Amigo and Yoanke Mencia. Look at this. Paulos Bartolo, you gotta love it. Step back right there. Buenas noches. Right in the face of Gabriel Giron. Well, another foul's been committed. This time they're going to call it on Yoman Paulos Bartolo. Well, so far the foul trouble, not too much trouble here, really, for either of these two teams. Well, Karol Guzman has one as well, but Osmel Oliva, he has 2 fouls. And I believe Paulos Bartolo's picked up a second there. So with 4:56 again, it'd be, looks like they're going to make a change early on. Well, there you can see Nestle Abreu will go to the bench, take a breather. As now Karol Guzman comes back in the game now for Cuba. Well, Mendez now comes off one screen, looking to isolate. Finds Amigo cross court to Gabriel Giron. Giron goes all the way, draws a foul. He'll go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Gabriel Giron has a brother, and his name is Daniel. And you wouldn't believe that not only do they play for different clubs, they also play for different national teams. Well, Gabriel Giron, of course, a legend for the Mexican national team, but his brother currently playing for Panama. So miss a second free throw. Well, heritage mixed in the families, of course, one brother picking one nationality. Well, Guzman now looking to isolate. Goes pick and roll now all the way. Guzman goes off the backboard. He lays that one up. Well, simple pick and roll there for Cuba. And that time, Mexico forgot to clog the lanes. Remember, Cuba's only hit 1 3-point field goal so far. So Mexico will be very happy if they take a lot of 3-pointers. But now the 3rd team foul's been picked up. Mendez now thought about it again. It's one play to Cuba. Don't want to get going early on in the lane. A little floater, drops it down. Well, beautifully executed there off the pick and roll. As Fabian Jaimes ties the game up at 29 apiece. We're under 4 minutes to go now here in the 4th quarter. As we mentioned so far, Cuba only 1 for 6 on the perimeter this evening. While Mexico much more confident. Turns it over. Mexico, of course, 3 for 10 from downtown. All 3 of those 3-pointers coming from Gabriel Giron. Stone now, there's a pick and roll, finds Amigo. Amigo goes in again with his little one-legged floater. He gives a 2-point lead now to Mexico. The simple pick and roll there between Paul Stoll and Daniel Amigo. Stoll picks up already his 5th assist of the night from that play. He has 3 points as well, but again, only a 2-point lead now for Mexico. It's now Guzman tries to lob that one to Jaciel Rivero. Mexico do a good job of just surrounding Rivero. And now Stoll wants another pick and roll. Finds Mendez. It goes down low now to here to Giron. Giron now goes baseline, goes up, and he lays that one up, and he gets the and one. Well, Gabriel Giron is going to work right now. The spin out baseline, tough as nails. I mean, look at this, bit of contact. There's a spin out, simple kiss off the backboard. And he'll go to the free throw line here for the 3-point play. Well, makes a free throw. So far in the game, Mexico 7 for 10 for the free throw line. Cuba only 4 for 6. And again, you would expect a team like Cuba to get more looks from the charity stripe. Again, there's Paul Stoll there, ready for the double team. It's Mencia. Loses the ball, another turnover. But again, Hacier Rivero missed a wide open layup. It goes out of bounds. It will be Mexico ball with 2:23 to go. Stoll now tries another pick and roll with Amigo, kicks this one out. Out down the middle, tries another little floater, gets that one. A beautiful drive to the basket. Bonilla puts him up by 7 points. The largest deficit now in the game here for Mexico. Well, Mencia, why not? Nobody for a rebound, but and that just brings the crowd to life. Well, he now moves up to 6 points. Stoll now finds Amigo again. Amigo goes up. Amigo gets blocked by the basket. Another foul called, so Amigo is going to go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. Well, Mencia says 3 puntos, por favor, from downtown. Well, we got a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. If you're wondering what the score is in the other game right now, Puerto Rico 40, United States 38 with 2:04 to go in the second quarter. Well, there's Paul Stoll there. They pick and roll play with Amigo. And there was Bonilla there with the pump fake. Watch Bonilla here with the little scoop of a little diamond drop. Little teardrop there going down. Well, Daniel Amigo now at the free throw line here for 2 shots. Well, currently spent last season playing for Polski Cukier Torunia in Poland. Actually started his pro career after leaving the University of Denver to play in Debreceni in Hungary. And then returned to play for Solistame Kale. Also spent a season playing in the LKL in Lithuania for BC Pieno Žvaigždės, of course, of all very tough names to pronounce. So makes the second free throw now. 5-point lead here to Mexico. Well, he has 6 points and 6 rebounds this evening. There's a penetration now off the backboard. The follow-up by Rivero, can't get it. Another kick out. Mencia hit his last 3. Hits another one. Well, he is now 2 for 2 from downtown. Hits a third 3 of the night now for Cuba. Cutting it down to a 2-point ball game. Well, he now moves up to 9 points now. There's finds Amigo, turns it over. Well, another foul's been called against. A silly foul to give away. Because now Cuba will go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. Remember, neither team with any fouls to give is Mencia. Estao Fuego. He is feeling it from downtown. And the home crowd, they start to love it. Well, Marcos Chacon now in the game will take the free throws, steps up, hits the first one. Again, we talked about being a key influential player for Cuba. In the game tonight, they must win here to give themselves any hope of qualifying for the 2023 FIBA World Cup in Japan, Philippines, and Indonesia. Well, this could be a potential 2-for-1 here for Mexico, like they did at the end of the first quarter. Stoll now looking to hesitate, steps back, he takes a three-pointer, doesn't get it. Rivero with the rebound. Well, Mexico again, when they build that momentum, Cuba just keep coming back. Chacon now on the ball. Well, probably gonna go pick and pop here with Mencia. And there's Mencia. He's feeling it right now. Third three, doesn't get it. Rivero saves it. And now Mexico can get the last shot here. Up the first half, and now they're going to put the ball in the hands of Paul Stoll. Pick and roll now, Daniel Amigo. Amigo, oh my goodness gracious! Buenas noches, La Habana. I gotta see the replay of that one. Daniel, mi amigo. You gotta be kidding me. Daniel Amigo now will get the first possession going here for Mexico's Paul Stoll's in the lineup along with Orlando Mendez. Mendez, quick three-pointer, gets his first triple of the night. It was only a matter of time for Orlando Mendez. Got things going from downtown. Well, probably not the start that Cuba wanted. Again, Haciel Rivero with the mid-range. And now Amigo here going to go another handoff now with Paul Stoll. Stoll has 6 assists, as we mentioned in this game, and a lot of those coming from the pick and roll play with Daniel Amigo. And Mendez made his last three-pointer, takes another one, and Mendez starting to cook it up right now. Well, he was phenomenal against the United States in their victory back in November. Now he gives a 6-point lead now to the Mexicans. If the mark doesn't get it, Amigo with a rebound. That's a very poor offense there by Cuba. Stoll now, well, another three-pointer, hits a front iron, but he get an offensive rebound. And now Stoll going another pick and roll now with Amigo. Kicking off here to Jaimes, finds Gabriel Herron. Herron spins, goes baseline, fades away, takes it mid-range. Well, Mexico have come out like a house on fire right now. Herron now moves up to 17 points. And again, it's another big lead here for Mexico. An 8-point lead at the moment. The biggest they had in the first half was 7 points. We'll go down low now. Gets caught, another steal here. Jaimes with a steal. Finds Mendez. Mendez goes to Amigo. Cross court. Herron, big three. Doesn't get it. As Cuba secure the rebound now with Polos Bartolo. Looks like he's going to go all the way. Has to give this one up to Haciel Rivero. Well, Rivero's got a mismatch. He's got it by Paul Stoll, but in the lane now finds Mencia. Mencia goes up, doesn't get it. Rivero gets called for the foul. So Rivero picks up a second personal foul. Foul has been called off the ball, and I think if they've called that on Rivero, that could be a problem. think they're actually going to call that one against Osmel Oliva. Well, Mendez now getting a handoff here. Finding Paul Stoll. And Stoll now goes down to Amigo. Amigo backs down, goes all the way. Beautiful post move. And now it's a 10-point ball game to Mexico. Well, Amigo now moves up to 11 points. Well, Cuba now just lacking the movement on their offense at the moment, because you can see Mexico just trying to double team. Anytime Cassiel Rivera gets the ball, it's Polos Bartolo goes up with it. They follow up with an offensive rebound now. Almost turns it over. Cassiel Rivera comes up with it, and a foul has been called on the ground. That's going to be the first team foul now here for Mexico. Well, Mexico's game plan is very simple. Try to frustrate Cassiel Rivera as much as possible. Do not allow him any time or space. Well, Cuba now making early changes. Pedro Roque will go to the bench, take a breather, as Marcos Chacon comes back into the game. Well, Chacon with 5 points at the moment, and a quick inbound pass. He nails the mid-range shot. It just gives Cuba a bit of inspiration at the moment, cutting it down to an 8-point ball game. Stoll now, he tries a three-point, and Mexico lighting it up from the perimeter. Well, 11-point ball game now. Mexico playing exactly how they did in the last window, dominating. If it stays like this, they will go to 3-0. And now Polos Bartolo crosses over, heavily guided by Gabriel Giron. A few seconds left. Big three-pointer. No man's land, and a foul's going to be called. I think they're going to call that on Gabriel Giron. So that's a silly foul to give away, because it was the end of the shot clock. He would have airballed it. And now it's going to be a baseline ball now here. Let's have a look at the replay. Well, there was the three-pointer by Mendez. Hits a second treble, the second half. Paul Stoll from downtown. Well, I think they're going to review this one to see if they can upgrade it to an unsportsmanlike foul, possibly. Well, there was a three-pointer by Chacon. Now watch. I think that might be an unsportsmanlike foul against Giron, because, you know, he does go to lock up. I mean, the box out, it's not really a box out. He grabs him by the arm. So well, the decision will be made right now. A regular foul has been called, so we'll be baseline ball now to Cuba. They want to go down low now to Polos Bartolo, heavily guarded here. 3 seconds now, kicks out. Well, Mencia's got to go up with it. And an offensive foul is going to be called against Mencia. Great defense by Gabriel Heron. And Cuba right now just cannot get any rhythm in their offense. .11-point lead now hitting Mexico's Pool Stoll. Looks like he's going to go handoff with Daniel Amigo. Stoll now down the middle, looking to isolate. They throw it away, turns it over. So it's time to go down now. Got to go up with it off the backboard, lays that one up, and again, Mexico able to use the size and physicality. Now it's getting very physical between these two teams. Well, back to a 9-point ball game. Now Mendez has the ball in his hands. Mendez. Amigo got it by Mencia. Pump fakes. Amigo goes up with it, doesn't get it. Well, Amigo won the foul, and now Cuba can push this one cross court. Well, didn't take the three-point. The crowd are very infuriated. Now Polos Bartolo got it by Pool Stoll. Avoids the double team. Tries the three-pointer, pump fakes, nails it. And this crowd erupts right now as Chacon hits his second treble of the night. And Cuba right now getting a bit of momentum at the moment. That's a big three-pointer by Marcos Chacon. Now 2 for 3 from downtown. Well, Cuba now have upped the ante. 4 for 11 from the perimeter so far. Mexico 6 for 16. Timeout now to Mexico. Well, Mexico have 3 three-pointers so far here in the third quarter. As they currently lead this one 13-9. At the moment, the bench points going in favor of Cuba, 19-4. So that's a very big stat. It could play a big difference at the end of this game. Chacon hit the big three-point. That was a pump fake. Sent Daniel Amigo flying on that one. And that is what you love to see. Cuban basketball fans here for the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. Well, it's a big possession now for Mexico with a 6-point lead. Stoll from no man's land. Oh, baby! From downtown. Well, Pool Stoll just silences the crowd. And that was a huge play there by Pool Stoll. And again, Cuba failed to capitalize. Now Mexico here with Pool Stoll again. Looking to go down low to Amigo. Cross court, Heron, another three-pointer. It is raining three-pointers right now. I say Chueve, as they're just hitting everything at the moment. 12-point lead now here to Mexico. Cuba now, they got it down to 6 points, but back-to-back three-pointers really has cost them at the moment. Well, Guzman now over-dribbles it, finds Mendez. He's going to slow this one down. No need to rush at the moment. There's another three in the corner, don't get it. Mexico secure another offensive rebound. Down low, finds Haran under the basket. Amigo, another little floater. Daniel Amigo doing what he's been doing all game long with those little floaters. Well, Mexico at the moment going in for those second chances, and that's going to be the one part of this game to be said that Cuba we're going to be better at. Guzman now looking for Rivero. Castiel trying to split the defense, kicks out to Guzman, tries the three-pointer, nails it. Oh, he doesn't shoot enough from downtown. He's given up a lot of good looks from the perimeter this evening. Well, there was the beautiful little floater there by Daniel Amigo. Stoll now being heavily guided by Chacon. Tries to go all the way, kicks out. Well, Mendez, can he hit his third three? Oh, yes, he can. He is on fire. That is the 9th three-pointer of the night now for Mexico. Well, they have simply just come out possessed here in the second half. And Mexico shot a very impressive 9 for 20 from the perimeter this evening. Foul has been called off the ball. It has been simply raining three-pointers from Mexico all night long. Well, Guzman hit his last three-pointer, kicks this one out, finds Mencia. Pulls up from the mid-range, gets that one to drop, and cuts it down to a 12-point ball game now. Mencia moves up to 11 points. His first 2 points now here of the second half. And now Cuba, again, will probably want the third quarter to end as quick as possible right now. Amigo now looking to back down against Bombino. Bombino with the good hands. Bombino. They got to get the ball over the half right now. They don't want to get called for an 8-second violation. It's Guzman now. Finds Bombino, and again. Back to Mencia. Cross court again. And try another three-ball. Casero nails it. Well, Cuba also showing their ability from the perimeter so far. Well, it's now back to a 9-point ball game here. Mexico last shot, man. Oh my goodness gracious. The and one. Mendez. 4 three-pointers in the third quarter. This guy has come ready to play. Well, the veteran, 35 years of age, showing the young guns how it's done. Well, there was a three-pointer by Casero. Look at Mendez here off the screen, and one right in the face of Guzman. Well, 11.1 seconds left now to put Mexico up by 13 points. Casero now, a few seconds left. turns it over, throws it up. Oh, almost got it. Well, that would have been spectacular. Well, it's either now or never right now here for Cuba as they currently trail this one by 13 points. Well, Casera now finding Bombino. Bombino going to attack the basket. Pump fakes, gets him up in the air, finds Rivero, and he turns it over. Well, they're trying to say they came off of slight defection off of Migos, so 3 seconds on the shot clock now for Cuba. Rivera now, quick catch and shoot from the perimeter, doesn't get it. Colmeo the rebound, and now Mexico, no need to rush anything right now. They have the lead. 1 quarter to go. They can go to 3-0 here. Now Heron now turns around, takes a floater, doesn't get it. Amigo with a follow-up, can't get it. Well, Amigo trying to say he got fouled there on the follow-up, but Bonilla had the original follow-up, couldn't get it. Bonilla now giving this one up here to Jaimes. Back to Heron. Got it by Bartolo. Quick three-pointer, doesn't get it. Amigo with the offensive rebound. Goes in with his little hook shot. And Daniel Amigo has been simply phenomenal this evening. The foul has been called against Daniel Amigo. A few words between Amigo and Bombino. This is what you like to see, of course. Competitors just going at each other. That's what I call respect. No retaliation from either player. A little bit of trash talk, but again, that's what you call respect for the game of basketball. 2 professionals. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Professional how they conducted themselves. Bit of competition. Now another foul's been called. Bombino now looking for a handoff here with Casero. There's a kick out. Rivero tries another three-pointer, gets it. Jaciel Rivero. Again, anything to step up and help his team at the moment. Well, again, relatively quiet in this game has been Rivero. Well, what do we have here? Rivero. Oh, he missed a dunk. He hangs on the rim. And a wasted opportunity. Rivero. Que pasa, amigo? What's going on? Again, you can tell that, feel the confidence just drained out of him right now. As Casero just saying, come on, even Paul Stoll gives him a high five with the whole crowd now. Try to get behind their own player. Well, that is going to be a blunder because he hung on the rim. A violation there. You gotta love the fact his teammates now, he has 9 points in the game so far. 1 for 2 from the perimeter. 3 for 7 from within inside the rainbow. Lum with 6 rebounds. And at the moment, Cuba trail by 12 points. By the moment now, Mexico just holding on to a 12-point lead, but they don't want to keep turning the ball over as they go down low now. Daniel Amigo tries to take on Bombino, spins around, pump fakes up with it. Daniel Amigo can't get it, but Mexico just keeps fighting for the offensive rebounds. Now Cuba comes up with it. And Mexico now don't want to be too casual. Pull stole, another three-pointer, doesn't get it. Well, Mencia probably took a few many steps in that one, but got away with that. Down to Rivero. Mexico waiting for a double team. Kicks out to Mencia, back to Rivero. Turnaround, quick shot. Well, that is a smart play there. Draws a foul against Gabriel Giron. So Rivero now will go to the free throw line again. You can just see Mexico ready to double, triple team Jaciel Rivero anytime he gets the ball. Well, they know Cuba's game plan, but they don't want Cuba to put the ball in the hands of Rivero. And he missed the first free throw. The man who played 2 seasons for Herrera San Pablo Burgos, winning back-to-back Basketball Champions League, once in Athens and once in Nizhny Novgorod last season. Makes the second free throw. He now moves up to 10 points along with 6 rebounds. Well, another foul's been called against Yolan Polos Bartolo. Well, now Mendez now will go down the middle. Mendez, a little floater, little teardrop. And Daniel Amigo's holding on to his ankle, and hopefully he's not injured, because that could be a problem. Remember, Mexico, they got to play the United States on Sunday, and they need a healthy Daniel Amigo in the game. Well, Mencia had the three-point shot, didn't take it. It's now a 13-point ball game. And again, another foul's been called. It's a 14th foul against Mexico. So any more fouls will send Cuba to the free throw line. Cuba only have 1 team foul so far, so they will have fouls to give. Well, Mencia now will inbound the ball. Get the ball in the hands now of Casero. And another foul. This time it's on Orlando Mendez. So now Cuba is going to the free throw line. Well, could that be the key difference in this game? He makes the first one. Bombino, as we mentioned, played for in Argentina. A very promising young talent, of course, here for Cuban basketball. Well, makes the second free throw now, cutting it down to an 11-point ball game. Well, Cuba so far as a team this evening have shot 8 for 11 from the free throw line. Well, respectfully, 7 for 15 from the perimeter as well. Not very bad, of course, but Mexico 10 for 23 from downtown. Stoll tries another three-pointer. Moves over the backboard. That's going to be a violation. And Paul Stoll as well. His tally as well. He's 2 for 5 from downtown. But Orlando Mendez, 4 for 8 tonight. All 4 of them coming from the third quarter. As well as Gabriel Giron is also 4 for 8. So, again, collectively as a team, 41% from the perimeter. Very good for Mexico this evening. Rivero quickly attacks. Rivero goes up, doesn't get it. The follow-up can't get it. Gets the offensive rebound. And a jump ball is going to be called. That's going to be possession to Mexico. I think they're going to review this possibly. Well, one referee has called a jump ball, and I think the other one's going to just... Casero missed a free throw. Again, the free throws could be a problem here tonight for Cuba. 9 for 13 from the free throw line collectively as a team, as well as Mexico 9 for 13. I mean, again, it's only the perimeter shooting. Now Mendez got it by Jaciel Rivero. Mendez looking to shake and bake. Go down low now to Daniel Amigo, kicks out. Herron tries another three-pointer, doesn't get it. Rivero with a rebound, and he picks up a eighth rebound of the night. Down low to Bombino now. Goes out of bounds, takes a deflection from Daniel Amigo. So it's going to be a sideline ball now here to Cuba. Rivero now 2 rebounds away from that double-double. Rivero, they didn't get the ball to his Mencia, pulls up from the mid-range, takes a tough one, doesn't get it. Bombino with the offensive rebound. He can't finish it. Now Rivero with a loose ball. And now 10 on the shot clock here for Cuba. They go down to Jaciel Rivero. Rivero under the basket, and again he can't finish it. And another foul's been called against Mexico. So Cuba will go back to the free throw line yet again. Oh, this is unbelievable right now. Mexico, problem with getting into the penalty too early. I'm not sure who picked up the foul there. As Paul Stoll just gives the official that look like, what is going on? But Yoman Polo Spatola was fouled. Again, another missed free throw. Now 9 for 14 for Cuba. What do you think about it? You make those 5 free throws, a 6-point ball game. Oh, they missed them both. Well, again, Cuba really have let themselves down here, missing looks near the basket, missing free throws. And now they call the foul on Bombino. The home crowd now sarcastically cheer for Mexico as they pick up the foul. Mencia now got in, Paul Stoll. Stoll now pulls up a tough one, and with a defender with a hand on his hip, Paul Stoll puts him back up by 11. It's now Polos Bartolo. Again, Cuba look like they've run out of gas right now. Polos Bartolo goes out of bounds. It's going to be possession now back to Cuba, and there you can see Orlando Mendez applauding the hard work and defense of his players. Comes up one screen now, Casero, another foul. And again, Cuba will go back to the free throw line. But the question now is, can they make the free throws? They've missed 6 free throws this evening. I think the officials now are trying to decide who got fouled. So they're going to decide now who the foul was on, actually. Again, of course, there you can see Salvados now checks as the game as Paul Stoll checks out, so that could be crucial now here for Cuba. Again, another missed free throw. Well, it makes that one, cutting it down to a 12-point ball game now. With under 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. The full court pressure coming on from Cuba. Again, Mexico don't need to rush anything at the moment. Don't need to be too hasty. Just need to take care of the basketball. Don't want to turn it over. The run now, got it by Mencia. Looks like he's going to isolate. Goes up with it. And he draws a foul. And now he'll go to the free throw line now here for 2 shots. Again, now Mexico as well. It's almost like the life has been sucked out of these two teams. As Gabriel Hiram missed a free throw. Well, Mexico now 9 for 14 from the charity stripe. They missed 5 free throws as well. As Hiram makes the second one, now it's back to a 13-point ball game. There you can see traveling fans from Mexico. Well, still plenty of time left now here for Cuba. Bombino from the corner nails it. Well, the mid-range shot right in the face of Daniel Amigo. Well, Bombino, of course, he now moves up to 7 points. He's 2 for 3 from the field this evening. It's now 4:09 to go here. Cuba putting on the full court pressure. Almost come over to steal there as Mendez finds Avalos. And again, Mexico, no need to rush anything. Slow it down now. Cuba only 1 foul to give. Trying to double team now as Avalos goes baseline. Avalos now almost falls over. Kicks out now. Mendez, 5th 3, doesn't get it. Bombino with a rebound, and now Cuba can push this one. There's still plenty of time left, only trailing by 11 points, but again, they have to be very efficient now. It's Mencia, bit of contact. Bombino pump fakes. Bombino, blocking foul. Well, I thought they were going to call a charge there, but again, maybe Hiram was in the semicircle. And Bombino's going to go to the free throw line yet again this evening. Something to replay there. I mean, I got to tell you, I think Hiram was outside it from that angle, but can't exactly see, but to be sure. And makes the first free throw. Well, Bombino this evening now 4 for 5 from the free throw line. Has 6 rebounds, along with 3 turnovers for that matter as well. He now moves up to 8 points. And now to a 9-point ball game. By turn it over. Well, the full court pressure now for Cuba. And I think Mexico now going to pull timeout to try and calm themselves down. And just listen to these fans right now, getting themselves into this game. Well, this will be a big possession out here for Cuba. 3:27 to go, trailing by 9 points. Again, any foul will send them to the free throw line in a moment. They are in the penalty. They must be very clinical right now. Coming off the screen now, Haciel Rivero. Mencia now, another three-pointer. Doesn't get it. Mexico secure the rebound. They must get a stop here on defense with Mexico. Again, just need to be very patient. Don't need to rush anything at all. Run now reverses the ball here, gets a handoff with Mendez. And there's the final foul for Cuba. Any more? Well, any more fouls, of course, and Mexico will be going to the free throw line. Sideline ball now here to Colmeyer. He'll inbound the ball. I think Chacon's going to come back in the game here for Cuba. So Mendez now the ball here under 10 seconds. Isolates against Bombino. Pulls up, quick three-pointer, doesn't get it. Goes out of bounds, and that will be Cuba ball now with 2:46 to go. Again, Mexico is doing everything the hard way right now. Haven't tried to throw the ball in the low block again to Daniel Amigo. Caused a lot of problems for Cuba in the first half. Is now Chacon now coming off one screen, finds Rivero. Rivero now looking to isolate, crosses over, kicks out. Oh, Casero for three, got it! Well, that's a huge three-pointer. 6-point ball game now. And now the thing for Cuba is they don't want to foul. They don't want to send Mexico to the free throw line. Now Mendez, there's a foul, and exactly what Cuba didn't want. It's on Haciel Rivero. Well, that was a big three-pointer there. That was a lot for the confidence of Cuba. Well, collectively as a team this evening, Mexico 10 for 15 for the free throw line. Of course, Orlando Mendez, 15 points. 4 of those coming from the perimeter. All 4 of those in the third quarter. He makes the first one, deals with the pressure. Well, makes it 2 for 2, and there you can see the Mexican fans celebrate. A late-point lead now with another 2 minutes to go. This game is definitely not over. So Rivera now finds Casero. Looking to throw to Mencia. A great defense there by Heron. And now Heron here, transition. Goes up with it, lays it up, and it's back to a 10-point ball game. Well, Cuba cost themselves with a silly foul by Rivero. And then a poor offense where they turned it over. Now Rivero turns it over again. It's Colmeyer. Man now all the way. Gets blocked by the rim. And now Casero comes up with it. Finds Mencia. And again, they turn it over, and that's been the story of the night. Now, Bombino put his hand in the face there of Amigo. And again, they're just going at each other right now. Well, technical foul's been called. I think they're going to call that on Daniel Amigo. Well, makes a free throw, and it's going to be possession now back to Mexico. Mendez now finds Heron. And again, Mexico just need to be patient with this one. Mendes now shake and bake behind the back. Mendes now mid-range. Oh, baby! Well, Orlando Mendes just putting on a clinic right now. That might be the icing on the cake for this game. It's now Chacon hit pull up for a quick three-pointer. Doesn't get it. And the rebound secured by Mexico. Well, where did it go wrong for Cuba in this game? Well, simply for Cuba. For them, the inability to get Jaciel Rivero going in this game so far. Only 10 points, 8 rebounds for Rivero. Finds Colmea, travels with it. And with 44.9 seconds left, Cuba will try to salvage anything they can right now. Look at that for a step back. The Orlando Mendes show. Rewind that one. Casero for another three-pointer. Rivero with a big rebound, goes up, gets the and one. And Jaciel Rivero go to the free throw line here for a three-point play. That's his 9th rebound, 12th point of the night now for Rivero. Rivero makes a free throw. It goes out of bounds now. It'll go back to Mexico. Able to keep this one alive now. Hiran under the basket. James lays it up. Well, beautifully breaking down the press now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us here in the beautiful city of La Habana. Cuba battled. They've been very inspirational here in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. But at the end of this one, well, jump ball's going to be called, and it's going to be possession now to Cuba. And look what it means to the coaching staff. They know 3-0, one step closer. Remember, they didn't make it to China in 2019, but they're on a mission to make sure that they qualify for either Japan, Indonesia, or the Philippines. Gilas Pilipinas. Well, for Cuba, again, that's some very inspiring games. But at the end of this one, it will be officially a victory. Mexico win 82-72 over Cuba here in La Habana. Mexico stay top of Group D, and they will meet the United States on Sunday. The Mexican fans, along with the Cuban fans, have enjoyed the experience. They celebrate together. It is now Buenas